Hey there everyone, welcome to All Time Highs. My name is Mike. I haven't made too many videos recently because I've been staying at home with family and I haven't had the time to put in to make a good video. But now that the new year is starting, the resolution is to put some effort in place so that I can get more content going more frequently. And actually, I made a little roadmap here. I also wanted to create a channel introduction and outro just to make it more professional and presentable. And I also wanted to do a custom avatar for my YouTube. So currently, it's just all-time highs with a little snapshot of trading view. But hopefully, I can work with someone and upgrade that into something more of a logo. So during the Christmas season, I haven't done too much in terms of portfolio. So I don't expect too many videos too quickly on the trading series. I did liquidate everything in terms of alts, so it's a purely Bitcoin position right now on Bittrex. But there are a couple of coins I do want to purchase and invest in and see how they go. However, those aren't actually listed on Bittrex yet. So you probably know Ryblox right now is a very popular coin. I'm looking to buy that. I already have some, but I wanted more on the trading view aspect because I think there is good potential in that coin, but it's not too much of a rush. I do want to stay in Bittrex, but if that doesn't work out, maybe I will change it to Binance. I might even move everything over to KuCoin. I don't really want to mingle it with Binance because I have an account there myself and I don't want to create a secondary account on Binance. That would get maybe a bit too confusing. So I do want to have all those assets available for trading on one platform, whether it be GDAX or Bittrex or KuCoin. So one of the big exchanges with a high volume, hopefully. So let's talk about the market a little bit. So everything has been going up recently, other than Bitcoin, of course, but the altcoins have pretty much been booming. So you can see here there's 20, at least the good 20 amount that have been at their all-time high currently, so within today. So maybe not Verge because it's been dumped heavily, but some of the larger coins have been hitting all-time high. For example, Neo, Nem, Cardano, Stellar Lumens, and even Omise Go is picking up a bit of steam. So the altcoins have really been booming during this period where Bitcoin has been consolidating. Bitcoin actually hasn't moved much recently because the holiday season means that big in time investors can't really put their money into it. So unless it's the holiday season, you can get your family to buy, but obviously those people aren't dumping millions and millions of dollars into the economy. So currently the current market cap, let me just refresh that to make sure it's accurate. So the total current market cap as of January 2nd is around $625 billion, which is not the all-time high, but it's quite close to it. So this is one thing I love about on-chain FX is that you can personalize all these coins and what you want to see. For example, volume doesn't matter too much to me until I'm trading, so I don't really look at it if I just want a brief overview. So I want to have satoshis and I want to have the price in US dollars and the change in both. So it's basically I customize it to look like Blockfolio. But the one issue I have with on-chain FX is that it doesn't, or maybe I don't know how to use this properly yet, but I don't know how to get the capitalization view that CoinMarketCap shows. So if you guys know that, definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know what I'm doing wrong and how I can fix that. But I do love on-chain FX because if you just click any coin, it doesn't have to be one of the big ones. If you click Monocoin, for example, it'll give you a short description. So this one's maybe a bit too short, but some of the larger coins, they have a bit more information. So this is the first Japanese cryptocurrency, which I don't think is accurate. I believe Cardano and Nem are both Japanese, and they're also older than Monocoin. So I don't know if that's correct. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow. Anyways, so Monocoin is like a cat coin, kind of the Dogecoin of Japan. I haven't really thought about it too much. I've seen the price go up, but I haven't done a deep dive. So for example, Ethereum is well known and it does have a little bit of information. So if you're new to the space, definitely check out On-Chain FX. There's a lot of resources that you can use directly from the site. And so it's a lot more friendly and informative than CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, what I love about it, it's really simple. However, sometimes when you log on, if you don't have ad block, for example, they'll just have banners at the top, and sometimes those are annoying, especially if it's something that you know is dumb. For example, BitConnect, a lot of times they just promote BitConnect. Everyone already knows it's pretty much a Ponzi scheme scam, so I don't like that. But for simplicity, CoinMarketCap is great. So we're going to look at the market cap here. And sometimes there is a little bit of variation between the numbers here on CoinMarketCap and On-Chain FX. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but just be aware. So they do get their sources differently, so it's not identical. You'll notice that the dominance here is 40%, while the dominance here is 37%. So don't let that sway you, but just know that there is a difference between the two sources. So looking at the market cap of the past month, we actually broke past that resistance that we hit last time of around $645 billion. So we just broke that. So look for that to either hold it for a while or just shoot right through and hopefully maintain above that. And if this can be new support, then that would be amazing for the market. It can easily go to maybe even $1 trillion, just because as the new year is starting up, everyone is still remembering how important Bitcoin is. I don't think there's been a lot of bad news that's going to drop the price anytime soon. So Bitcoin itself obviously hasn't been performing amazingly. You can see here the dominance has been slipping since December, but that means there's opportunities elsewhere. So all the other coins down here, you can see, other than, what is this? Other than IOTA, when it was $5 and Bitcoin dominance was low, everything other than IOTA has been slowly gaining up in this percentage. So you can see here Bitcoin is just dropping. So it's down to around 37% now, and a lot of these coins are starting to creep up, and I think there's a lot of opportunities, which is why I'm going to bring up this view. So I'm going to close these out now. But yeah, there's a lot of information you can get just by clicking into the coin. So if we look at the 24-hour change, a lot of these are more recent coins. For example, Tron is one listed on Binance. It's a Chinese coin, and some of these are doing really well. So Neo is also a Chinese coin. I believe iEconomy is a Korean coin. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of opportunities to be had right now in the altcoin space. However, I don't expect it to hold these huge gains. So even against Bitcoin, you're gaining 40% in a day, and Bitcoin is already up 8% in the US dollar, right? And you're gaining another 40% on top of that. So all as amazing as that is, and I do think there's a lot of potential for those to happen, I don't think it's going to consistently day after day beat Bitcoin over and over. So as Bitcoin is going to catch steam through the beginning of Q1, I believe, try your best to lock in some profits. For example, I have a bit of Neo, and Neo has been doing really well, especially today. I'll be looking not to dump all my Neo, but I definitely do want to take some profits at this 600,000 Satoshi range, because if we look at Neo, it hasn't reached those levels in a very long time. And very long time is relative, but in this space, long time is a couple months. So let me see if I can get... Sorry, hold on. Okay, I guess I don't know how to use a coin on-chain FX too quick. So I'm going to go back to CoinMarketCap. I'm still learning. It's actually my first day of using on-chain FX. I switched over because I noticed that you can change a lot of things on the front pages, which I usually use. So I wanted that view, but here we'll get rid of price US dollar. Doesn't matter too much. Neither does that. So we haven't seen NEO hit these highs since October. So it's been 2 months since this it's been at this point. I definitely do think, since it's past some of the previous resistance around here, that it will potentially become a new support level, but until it goes back down and kind of catches its breath, I'm not totally certain that it's just going to rocket right up back to these all-time highs. Although this is possible, but this was during the altcoin run, and I don't know if currently we're going to experience this again, because once institutional investors are in this space, I think it's a lot harder to move money in and out of the market. So I think right now is a good time. So if you have a lot of altcoins that have been growing recently, take some profits. Look for Bitcoin to start dominating again. I don't think this percentage is going to go down forever. I do think in the long term, Bitcoin will go to 0 in terms of percentage, just because of how outdated the technology is, and we really haven't been able to scale Bitcoin. So Bitcoin Cash guys say, the transaction fees are too high, which is totally true. But Bitcoin is still a coin that you require for most exchanges to trade with. So it's still basically the most important coin to own. If you want to buy any other coin, you still require either some of the big ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. You need one of those guys to trade for something smaller, for example, like NEO. Small, also relative once again. So until decentralized exchanges give us the opportunity to trade cash for these altcoins, you'll still have to you still need Bitcoin or Ethereum to buy. So, for example, when I bought Ride Blocks, I used Ethereum, and if I didn't have it, I would have been shit out of luck, because nothing else you could trade for it other than Bitcoin, right? So if you don't have any of those top coins, you pretty much can't have the flexibility to trade for other coins. So in the long term, I do think, so when I say long term, I mean in 5 years, I don't think Bitcoin is going to be worth, the percentage of Bitcoin will not be worth 50 or 40% of the market cap. Bitcoin may be worth $50,000, but I think because the growth of the space overall will be faster than the growth of Bitcoin, unless Bitcoin is able to do things that other coins like Litecoin can't. If it can reduce its transaction fees, if it can reduce the delays, the congestion on the network, then for sure there can be a lot of opportunities for growth. But until that happens, I think Bitcoin is still outdated, and don't have it too much in your portfolio unless you believe Bitcoin is about to rally or for whatever reason. So those are my thoughts going into 2018. And let me know if you have any comments or video ideas. I definitely want to pump out more market updates, because I haven't been doing that too often. So I do want weekly updates, and I also do want to continue my trading series, because I'm eyeing a couple of altcoins that I want to buy, and then once I figure out what price and entry levels I'm going to buy them for, I'll make a video and I'll show you how that's done, and then I'll also update my portfolio and show you the Excel chart. So anyways, thanks for watching and take care.